Jody, planning our next stop. So we're on a train. We're on a train to, what's the name of that town? We don't. What? Something. Griffinstein. We're going to Griffinstein. So I said this before. We didn't want to ride 50 miles today. It's supposed to be like 92 degrees. So we are going to cheat and jump ahead with this train for about 30 miles. And then we'll ride about 20 miles to Vienna. That will give us a little extra time to ride around Vienna a little bit without being all wore out. So we're still going to ride some miles today. Just, we want to do some traveling touristy miles and not commuting miles. Make my hat look pretty. So this is what the terrain looks like. Corn. Some totally looks like Illinois. All the corn. There's corn on this side too. So it looks like Illinois except for places where it don't. Got power lines. So very biker friendly over here in this part of the world. Bike trails take you about anywhere you want to go. Actually, trains and bikes can take you almost certainly anywhere you want to go all over Europe. So pretty easy. Just come to the train station and you buy a ticket out of a machine. Buy a ticket online. You hop on these trains and buses and different things. They never even check your tickets. They might randomly, but I don't think we've ever had our tickets checked. So this train will stop about every 2 to 5 miles. So it's going to take us an hour to go like 30 miles, which is fine with me. There's me again. Looks like nobody's getting on here good. I think we're kind of hogging the aisle. So this is a special car for bikes, but I don't see any particular spot to park bikes. I had a thought, but now I don't.
Nächster Halt, next stop, Moosbier beim Heiligeneich.
People catch that, because I certainly didn't. So today's Saturday. I think it's August 31st. Am I right, Jody? August 31st? Hope so. That's what my ticket says. And we'll get to Vienna, and that'll be about the halfway, maybe not exactly mileage wise halfway point. Actually, I think it'd be farther than halfway for miles, but we kind of consider that the halfway point as far as breaking up the trip. So alright, that wraps up a morning update. Off and riding. Is it day 6 of riding?
I think it's day 6, I don't know.
We're
I
lost.
think it's day 6.
Not lost, we're mixed up what day it is. We think it's day 6 of riding. Heading. See that views? So there's up on that hill thing, there's like a fortress type thing. Anywho, got off the train about 6.5 kilometers ago. Heading to Vienna. Got 18 miles. Constantly translating kilometers and miles in my head. It's a Saturday morning, August 31st. So once again, we took a train about 30 miles and then taking the bike path about 20, approximately 18 to 20. Never sure till we get there, because The app I got doesn't tell you how far you're going or anything. If you use Google Maps to try to figure out how far you've gone or going, it takes you like on different routes than what the app takes you. So you don't know till you get there exactly how far you're gone. You know close to how far you're gone, but not exactly. So, alright. Nothing too exciting yet this morning. Anything exciting this morning you want to tell the camera? No? Alright. We see Vienna probably 4 or 5 miles away. We're on a little bridge going over to an island. There's an island that runs down the middle of the Danube for probably 7 or 8 miles. So we'll be riding on that for the next so many minutes or hours, or just came from that direction. It's a short riding day today. Jody's all happy. Her butt's happy too. Her ass is happy. Not sure what that thing is over there. So the ride today, lots of day bikers out, and they're like speed racer type bikers. They got their spandex on, they got their heads down, and they're going, would you say 30 miles an hour at least?
Probably.
They're just flying. And there's people.
25 miles an hour. So we were going
about
16.
No, I mean miles per hour. We're going about 12 or 13.
If we're going 22 kilometers per hour.
So if 20 kilometers an hour is 12 miles per hour. So we're going like 22 kilometers or so. We're moving pretty fast actually. And these people are passing us like, it seems like double the speed of what we're going. But see, there's people trying to like walk their dogs and people with kids. They're trying to enjoy the trail, but I think those people just go find a highway somewhere and go right there. Not that I'm complaining or anything. Got houses going up the side of the hill. There's Vienna again. So, you ready?
Yeah.
We're ready. Made it to Vienna, or what the Austrians like to call it, Wien. I don't know what that building is over there. Don't know what that building is either. PwC. Yeah.
It's the Millennium.
The Millennium?
That's what it said when I heard it.
That's what you said?
That's what the side of the building said.
Oh, side of the building said the Millennium, that tall building down there. So we did see a team of, like a rolling team, rolling along. But they got underneath the river before we got to this little pull-out area under the bridge. Look at all the tour boats, Jody.
Yeah, I know.
Lazy asses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At least 7. We've met quite a few people that are on these tour buses or tour boats. Some are going from Passau to Budapest, and others are going from Budapest to Passau or Vienna. Met a couple from the United States, from the state of Washington, but they're living in Belgium for 3 years. He's working for a civilian job for the Department of Defense. He told us we should do that. Jody says she doesn't want to work. He says they got all kinds of jobs. They give you like a $30,000 a year stipend for living expenses, plus your salary. Comes a tugboat, tugging some stuff. Got a bunch of street art here, Jody.
Plus this bridge. This bridge is cool because underneath of it they have a nice lane walkway for pedestrians.
Yeah, so there's a walking lane and a biking lane. But it looks like people just do whatever they want to do. Okie doke, we're about half a mile from our hotel, but it's pretty early. I don't think it's noon yet. Is it noon yet?
Yeah, it is.
So we don't know if we can check in yet or not. So we've ridden 18 miles today. Better than 50. So the heat hasn't really started hitting us yet. I feel something rumbling. Must be like train tracks going across here. So, alright. Vienna, Austria. Welcome to our hotel room in Vienna. So you walk in. Oh, I got the flashlight on. You immediately got a closet, safe, door. Got to have your key card and the thing for the lights to work. A shoehorn. They must have a heck of a time getting their shoes on in here in Austria. And then we have those weird beds again. It's not a very big room. Goes from here to here. Fraulein. Got our TV. What's the bathroom look like? Could play with buttons that you don't know. So it's got a bathtub, so Jody can soak.
I'm gonna too.
There I am. Guess I don't need that flashlight on. There you go. Hair dryer. It's a towel warmer. I think it's a towel warmer. We've been warming our towels on there. Helps dry our clothes too. So this is actually like 2 notches above a standard room. So the rooms in Europe aren't very big. You don't get a bunch of wasted space. And then out the window here is the courtyard. So we just entered from there. Down that direction, right across the parking area, is the parking garage where we put our bicycles a couple minutes ago. Goes the housekeeper with a vacuum cleaner. So they let us check in early, which is always nice. So, but our luggage isn't here. But we did bring clothes with us on our bicycle, so we could at least take showers and change to something clean. Anything to add, Jody? Sauna. We've been sweating for 3 days, or 4 or 5 days. Okay. Nothing else to say. So.
No,
So
there's an electric tea kettle, so I can make myself
some tea.
Nescafe or tea. Oh, cool. I like
What's that
this.
strawberry stuff?
Strawberry tea. Strawberry rhubarb tea.
Interesting.
And then Nescafe.
You should steal some of those.
Probably will.
Alright. I knew she would, that's why I said it. So, okay, made it to Vienna. We're in Vienna. Is that a person swimming in there?
Yeah, there's
Look over that bicycle behind us. So there's people swimming in this river down here. I guess there's steps going down to it. So I was trying to figure out if this street art was sanctioned and approved. I think it must be because it goes all the way down on both sides. And it's not like cuss words and stuff or gang symbols. It just appears to be a bunch of artwork. There's and the one with the ghost with his tongue hanging out. I'm not sure about that one. What do you think, Jody?
what?
Official sanctioned street art or
Didn't somebody tell us that they let them?
that was in Budapest.
Oh.
In Budapest,
What's this? Is this a snake?
that's like a cobra with a skull on its head. In Budapest, the town has a deal with all the gangsters and stuff that there's designated spots where they can write their gangbang and stuff. But then there's other spots. The historical buildings, they don't deface. That's some pretty good artwork there. Got some big buildings. So this is not the Danube River, but it does start with a D. That's all you're gonna get. It kind of starts with a word like B-O-N. Some of the artwork is scary. He must have ripped his own eyeball out. So we're about a half mile from our hotel, which seems to be a pretty nice hotel. In fact, they use the word classical in the title of our hotel, so it must be classic. I smell sewer in this town. So it looks like here is where you can go down and go swimming. I'm sure the people probably want to see what else is painted on these walls. It's about upper 80s or maybe 90 degrees right now. I think it's typically unusually hot for this time of year here. It's August 31st. What do you think, Jody? She's hot. Well, should we walk across those stairs or up those stairs?
Let her walk out here.
I don't care. Problem is going for walks. Sometimes you get so far away, you look at the map and it's like, holy cow. We walked 3 miles and now we gotta walk 3 miles back. Is that a swimming pool, like next to the river? I'm gonna pause this for a minute.
Is it?
Continuation. Let's check on the street art. So over here we have like a pool in the middle of the river.
Might not turn out.
I think that's a first. It says Franz Josef up there. See that big bus going up there? Tomorrow we're gonna ride that bus. It'll take us around to all the historical sites and we can hop off, hop on. So as we're riding down the river, about 5 miles from here, I saw these old people like off the bike trail, and like the type of outfits they got on. I got closer, they're all naked. And I had to slow down and ask Jody if she saw that. She did. Usually Jody points out if we see naked old ladies like 75, 80 years old, all flabby, she likes to point those out to me. But
That's nice.
but the younger, not as loose skinned ones, she doesn't point those ones out. But then there was a guy sunbathing naked, and he had like a hat over his genitalia area. Looks like it might be shady down here.
We're gonna go down there or go up?
Let's go down and see if it looks any sketchier. The pandas. Alright, that's it. Okay, before Jody takes a bite of her food, guess what it is? It's pizza. So, when you order pizza here, they think you're going to eat the whole thing. So you have to tell them that you want to separate it. So we're in Vienna, Austria. And we're playing it safe tonight. A lot of places to eat. You know, but you can also spend a lot of money very quickly ordering some of this food. So our hotel is a couple blocks down that way. We're sitting out on a sidewalk. Little pizza place is behind us. It's been very warm today, but it's probably still like 85 degrees, but we're in the shade and there's a breeze, so that helps. Doing okay with that? Looks like you're chopping up for like a little kid.
Well, it's very thin. I feel like if I pick it up and eat it with my hands, it's going to be messy.
You're going to do a taste test for the people?
Tastes like pizza.
Tastes like pizza. Okay, that's all you need to know, people. It's Jody's breakfast. She's got some type of drink, some type of eggs, a croissant, some bacon in these round ball things. I have some bacon, not sure what this is. Not sure what this is. Some type of cake thing. Some juice. My red Propel with energy infused caffeine. There's a look at down there. So we're at the Hotel Classical, Vienna, Austria. It's pretty nice in here. Don't know where Jody went. So Jody says she's going to try the chia yogurt. So
I'm not full. I have a lot of food.
this is the best breakfast spread we've had so far. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
Yeah. Some of the places are kind of, well, they're okay, but because they just don't have a lot of people to serve. This must be quite busier, so they have a bigger variety. So I think this is probably like a combination of some type of vegetable and cheese. Almost like a tater tot. Well, Jody's gonna try it.
What it is?
What's it taste like if you had to compare it to something?
I don't know. Some type of little fried spicy bread thing.
A fried spicy bread. Alright. So today's day 7. We are gonna hop on, hop off bus tour. So they take us around different sites. And then after that we might get the bikes out and ride around the town a little bit. Maybe go back and revisit a place or two if we want to see more of it. But we won't do that till after like 5 o'clock until it cools off a little bit. So got a 40-mile bike ride tomorrow, so we gotta save our energy. This is supposed to be a rest day, so okie doke. We are out for a Sunday morning walk in Vienna, Austria. We are actually heading to the big bus hop on, hop off thingy. We kind of discovered it's like anywhere from 30 to 40 bucks for a person for a whole day. You hop on, hop off. Sometimes they get overly filled and you have to stand on the bus. Like in Munich, that was a Saturday. Hopefully this one's better. So this will take us to the places that are too far to walk to. But the stop number 1 is about a mile, It's a 36 or 36-minute walk. So it's probably like a mile and a half maybe. But it's okay because we get to explore stuff on the way. So I like this the sidewalk here. They have the green is for the bikes. And this is for the walkers. In some spots it's totally separated completely. The bikers have their own separate little highway system here. Like it shows exactly where the bikes are supposed to go if you want to turn. Those bikers over there. Like over here, looks like it's entirely for bikers. Here the walkers walk on this side. So you really kind of don't have to look at the signs, you just look for the green painted spots on the road to know where to ride your bike. Very nice. I'd say like a quarter or a third of the things are in English here. The rest is in German. It's kind of strange. Sometimes it's a combination between English words and German words. Thus the word grill means the same in German and English. I'm starting to work up a sweat. And I know Jody is. Just get yourself all fixed up pretty. 20 minutes of walking, she's a sweaty mess. Alright?
Yep.
Not sure what that building is.
Art. Museum of Applied Art.
Some type of museum of art. Looks like they got some type of market over there. Can't let Jody see it. She'll want to walk over there and look at stuff that she can't buy. Waste my valuable time.
You're supposed to turn right up here somewhere.
Alright. Better hang up so we can pay attention. We're at the Schönbrunn Palace. That's a map of the grounds. So they have gardens here, and they better be impressive because it's in the 90s. It's hot. Unusual hot spell apparently for Austria. Now the sign says don't walk in the grass. I thought sure Jody was gonna walk over down the grass.
I can read.
Even in German?
Has pictures. So even if you can't read and you're a dummy, you can figure it out.
Guess I don't want their grass trampled. Zeus. So tell us about this palace, Jody.
I don't know. I can't remember what the lady told us. It
So-
used to be gray and they painted it yellow in the 1600s, maybe? I don't know. And then everybody started painting the houses yellow because it meant like royal.
It used to be gray, now it's yellow.
Habsburg yellow. The Habsburgs.
Habs-
Summer.
Habsburg.
Not Habs.
Habsburg.
It
Is that the
their summer
haves and
palace.
have-nots?
It was their summer palace.
Was that the
It's a
haves
B,
and
not a
have-nots?
B.
Oh,
A B as in boy.
I thought maybe the haves and have-nots came from that family's name. So they snatched up all the riches in Austria back in the day, apparently, this family, till it came crumbling down. We assume the word kinder means children.
Yeah, it says it right there.
Oh, Children's Museum. So a lot of kindergarten signs for like preschools. So garden must mean, come on, make up your mind, lady. Jody's favorite thing to do is to run me into people or into poles and stuff.
Go that way.
I kind of want to walk in that shady part.
No.
I'm gonna pause this. So we're in this canopy. It's about 10 degrees cooler in here than it is out here. Jody wants to come out here.
Not the heat.
So they have these trellises with roses growing on them. Kids of all countries and nationalities and languages, they're all knowing. It's 3:10 local time. The last bus picks people up here around 5 o'clock, I think. So we'll be done by then. Not sure what those girls are doing down there, but they're doing some type of TikTok dance. This way. I don't like walking toward crying babies. She needs an ass whooping is what she needs. How do you say ass whooping in German? Maybe they don't speak German. Alright, so I could film this entire walk, but it'd probably be boring to people. So the gist of it is that there's these gardens and it's cool, apparently, right?
We're not paying to go on the inside.
We're not paying to go on the inside. We're too damn cheap.
It's like $40 or $50.
Yeah. It's like $60 a person. You could spend a lot of money in this town.
A virtual tour for 20.
A virtual tour for 20. Somebody's getting ripped off. Why don't we walk over there in the shade?
Well, let's walk over there. Let's go. Is that tunnel still there? Or
No.
something else?
They turn into these trees. Alright, so we're not really sure what we're doing, but we're just doing it. So just killing some time, trying to relax in 90-degree weather, walking 10 miles.
We'll walk around here, go back to our hotel and rest.
But we'll get back to the last stop for the day. We gotta walk a mile.
There's another park that I'm gonna walk around at.
Yeah, and then we gotta walk a mile to our hotel.
And then we're gonna try out McDonald's for supper.
Yeah. We were thinking about riding bikes around for a little bit, but I might just
I don't know. It might be later. It might be cooler.
wait till it cools off and then the amount of people thin out. So, alright, that's an update. More video at this palace. So they have pretty flowers. Then they have all those statues all over. So what's that called, Jody? Tell the camera.
The Glorietta.
Glorietta.
You can pay, I think it's €5 to walk up to the top of it. Is what I think I read.
That little kid's been balling ever since we've been here. Somehow they're going the same spots we're going to. So, what is it, like 300 acres, I think?
I think so.
Maybe I'm mistaken. We went on this bus tour. They've been telling us so much crap. I can't keep one thing straight from the other.
Well,
Jody's in thinking mode right now.
I think I'm ready to leave.
Well, she's ready to leave. If it wasn't so hot, it's kind of neat. You got this little angle thing here. Should we walk around the other side and then come back the other way? So we came and went to the right, so we're gonna go back around, circle to the left.
I wonder if we could walk up there and go in for free.
I kind of have no interest in going in there. So if you come to Vienna, you could bring a lot of money and spend a couple weeks. Lots of museums, lots of things if you like those types of things. I kind of don't like museums. You like museums?
Depends.
You like children?
I can't imagine somebody living in the building so huge.
Yeah, somebody living there. So we went by one palace. They said there were at least 3,000 rooms, but they're not sure.
Yeah.
There's arguments about exactly how many rooms there are.
That was their palace in town. The same
That was their
people.
town, same people, their town palace. This is out on the edge of town. There's some type of monument way down there. I don't know.
I don't know. Can we get out down here?
I think you can go to the left. Hope so.
Is this like all the statues up on top?
Yeah, there's like statues up on top. God, that kid needs a weapon. There's like 1,000 people here, and all I can hear is that one kid bawling. Okay, well, this is kind of cool, but it's kind of boring. Oh, maybe you can't go through that way. Come on, Jody. You're gonna make me do.
The gate and go out?
Oh, that's an idea.
No, because it's the grounds inside the palace, so we can't get in.
You gotta pace.
I don't want to walk all the way down to that.
Okay.
Maybe you can. Seems like a long way, so.
Looks like people are cutting across there. I think you can go that way.
What?
Can you go that way? Maybe not.
No, this
Some people are trying to get that open over there. I guess we're gonna go down. Maybe go through here. Well, we're almost to that one part. I had that selfie mode. It's so bright I can't see my sun.
carry umbrellas with us for shade. Like these other people do.
We need umbrellas for the shade. Yep. So I think they had umbrellas at the hotel. Should have grabbed a couple. Okay, we're going down there and take a hard left. We're stuck inside this palace. Close up of Jody. So we are in Vienna. That's the Parliament building. Am I correct?
I think it is.
So what's the Greek things have to do something with freedom or independence?
I can't remember. I had information overload today.
We had information overload today. You need to spend like a week in Vienna and take this in baby chunks of baby bites, or baby steps. So we really don't know where we're going or what we're doing. We got our bikes out of the hotel garage storage and we're just putzing around. I'm kind of having fun doing this, even though we don't know what we're doing. But you just stay on this big green cycle path. I think this does a big circle around this. I think it does a big circle. So I think if we keep riding this, we just keep going around a big, huge circle, like a 2-mile loop. So it's really nice. It's got this big old bike path. So that's Parliament there. A bunch of museums and stuff around here. I thought it's a Sunday night. I thought it would thin out. It's like 7 o'clock at night. Sun's kind of down, so it's not so hot. Look, there's like people type statues up in there. I know.
A lot of these buildings have people.
Inside there, not on the very top, but inside the columns. So, Jody has this magic eraser thing on her camera, and she does a lot of erasing of people. So, she said, I wish I could do this with people in real life. Polizzi. So you think the Cheap Trick sings a song in German? They sing the dream Polizzi. They live inside of my head. So I would video when I'm riding a bike, but it's too chaotic. I don't want to kill nobody, especially me. So saw this girl on this one wheel last night. She wasn't doing too good, so I didn't get it on video. Alright, we're going to continue around this loop